Consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. This is an abnormal engagement indeed. It's been a mutually assured stalemate on this part of the island for months. Why else do you think that enemy base nearby still stands? What I wish matters little. We Wardens are renowned for our discipline, our adherence to the rules of engagement. Even in unsavory company, I will not turn to needless violence, however much I have been pushed toward it of late. One could say, I don't know what's worse, standing guard against those vile invaders or the burdens Brigadier Montelli has foisted on me now that he's ensconced in the Vox Relay. He's been fervent of late, looking for any protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty. In his estimation, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
Interesting. Let's see this.
So, you are a true believer. Why, in our matriarch's name would you not have said so earlier? You are exactly right. The paradigm upholds our social order, unity and respect above all. Surely you now understand my conundrum in the face of such blatant misinterpretation of our creeds. Might I call on you to fulfill your duty and uphold the sovereign's justice? I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's worth it.
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable.
Okay.
The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. I hear he resides in Fairfield now. First, he failed to defend his home during the invasion, and now he sought refuge among the corporatists and his fellow turncoats. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes, my dear cousin must answer for his crimes. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
Let's flood it the place. The bad manager chance to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pace. Accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's the win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
What's that?
crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting
Bet we can sneak in there. Want to give it a try, Commander?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well,
it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm a leg, sometimes even more.
stealth like this.
But that's what your doctor stands for. Or accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers.
Prepared for combat. Engaging combat platforms.
Foreign agents!
Reload.
Brown sludge flooded the place.
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least... Do hurry.
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south gate.
Accidents happen. It's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss.
Bet we can sneak in there. Want to give it a try, Commander?
Giving up a limb.
Back here. No. What's this sneakers?
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. And he asked for a new sin that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting liftoff laxative hooray.
Come on.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to law workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctors can do. Or accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year,
of a sudden,
I've been on
this guy
a
is
profit
in-
safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different
Need
species to
something?
tell you the risks. Watch out for
Back to it.
explosives! The rewards.
Wait up.
Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table.
Aborting search.
The universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Liftoff Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown.
So it's the other way now.
I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pater. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the wimwams.
Nope. Alright, reload. Because I got caught.
But we're prospecting for a different kind of pater. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors.
Need something?
We'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know
all
they're
of a
near.
sudden he turns.
Some breeds will stick with silk globs. You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Guess we better have a look. Little bugger skidded up behind me! It's on me! They're everywhere!
Sequence.
No. Alright. I'm gonna try to do this from the beginning.
Brown sludge flooded the place.
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south gate.
We didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job.
Ingress discovered. This path may allow you to bypass many of the bridge's defenses, Commander.
Management regrets your loss, but hey,
Huh.
that's
Can't quite make it out.
getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Aborting search.
I'm gonna look this way.
What?
Since we look this way.
This proves an inefficient use of time.
One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Anti asked for a new stim that keeps the crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their prey. Presenting liftoff laxative, hooray.
That seems odd.
Accidents happen,
There we go.
it's part of the
Alright.
job. Hats off to workers who lose parts on the job.
Have to wait for him
Progress
to
costs
do
a
it.
normal egg, sometimes even more. But that's what your old dog dish counts for. Or accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting
Strange, invasive,
Nope. Thought that's how you could get through, but apparently not.
Mine's crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their prey. Presenting liftoff laxative, hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on
And now, a word from our sponsors. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere.
Okay.
Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Crabwich, a sandwich made from crab, a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, sandwich you want to eat. A Crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once a chemistricious process to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat.
Where's the goal?
Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now
Well,
it's good for me
fair
and
enough.
you. Crabwich, a sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, it's a sandwich you want to eat.
Right?
Wait up. Worth a look-see, I guess.
Let me take a look.
Aborting search.
Right there, I think is how you unlock the bridge. Gotta wait for him to turn, hopefully back.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon.
Must be a
Don't try to
shotgun.
make your own Crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave first Crabble to your favorite aunt. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild Crabble's fine for...
Alright, I figured it out. I know what to do.
Mine's crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day. But
I'm just trying to show real quick from the beginning how do you get that bridge extended?
Eyes up. Outsiders approaching the south gate.
We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the sky.
Bet we can sneak in there. Want to give it a try, Commander?
Take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. You is a be risky.
Move this way here.
Huh. Can't quite make it out.
Giving chase. Back to it.
Gotta do this again. Wait for him to turn.
You've been stacked in the black, don't be your own wage debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Go be
Easy enough work. Lower bridge. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
For the perfect combination.
Emergency
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Yes, well,
not friendly life form detected.
Load game.
And you have a recipe for...
Let me just actually start back here. Start it again.
Eyes up. Outsiders approaching the south gate.
Sorry, talking.
raise your spirits high and wake with confidence. You know you can do this time.
Unexpected ingress discovered. This path may allow you to bypass many of the bridge's defenses, Commander.
Yep. That's that way from going his rotation around. Sneak by without being seen. Now, as soon as you start walking the other way, we can try to sneak around. The guys never move without surprise to even look.
Announcement from Brigadier Montelli. The traitor in our midst knows no mercy, so offer them none. Dark times call for it.
Hostiles detected ahead. Recommended coordinates.
That seriously never happens. That's so aggravating, because, ugh. I'm right there, having it completed, bro.
Eyes up, outsiders approaching the south gate.
Raise your spirits high and make with confidence. You know you're shooting to the sky.
Unexpected ingress discovered. This path may allow you to bypass many of the bridge's defenses, Commander.
Yep, I know. Let the guard go about his path here. Alright, yeah, I've timed this up the right way now.
Aborting search.
Go about business. Now once you move over to the right there, you
Your
can
bid stack in the black, don't be a rolling steader. Be the best that
lower
you
the
would
bridge.
be if you were any better. 'Cause gee whiz, that's your
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's
Just gotta give him
choice?
more time to
It's
move.
quite simple, really.
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to its board of directors and to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now,
Maybe he won't
why
move.
don't you get to shopping?
Okay, back to so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's far!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge.
Has the fridge been lowered? Anyone care to answer?
Well, disruptive.
No, bro.
The chancellor's please. They know that I'm only happy. It's the Westwood Stout.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Belvedere Stout.
And I'm getting across. Hopefully, when I get to the objective, I just should be there. Yep, see, just like that. Now we're done.
From Landsworth's eye says you're who's who, and the smell is just as impressive too. Anything smaller is for me. These relatives ain't your grandma shoes. Landsworth Stouts, nothing else will do. And if you're an up and comer, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an uncle.
A lot of protectorate strung up there. Dead or dying slow.
These damned
What in the
bodies.
Ford's go-
Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want? Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both. Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
Helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's...
Ah, yes. The stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Forewarned, I'm in no more a position to help you now than I was before. Tragically, I must decline.
Okay.
Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters.
Area's off limits.
Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter.
That's actually annoying, because...
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Adrena Time. Work harder, not smarter.
Looks like a fast travel.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our lab? No. Audacious advances requires commitment. Absolute commitment!
Let's turn our attention to this episode. Horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a tended word that means everything's on the menu. From your head to your boots. Not a pleasant way to go. Here on Eden, we find a few breeds. The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs a wallop up close. A bullet.
Why is this door open? Isn't this lab meant to be secure? Doesn't anyone else have standards in this
Find
place?
various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia.
Ready about.
Loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good jolt. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
Huh. Beach is empty. Not a creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They can burrow! Rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me?
Be quiet for you.
All right, okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
I've had enough of that for one hunt. So with that, I raise a glass of
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success. Well, of course. Succeeding in a haphazard fashion is one of the first courses taught to Auntie's Choice students in any field. But yes, I am something of a visionary. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. We're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed. Suppose that's fine, although it eschews my penchant for thorough data collection. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
It's to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report. Closing with Aster Fist.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Aster. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with. Hey, got a distraction for you. Come at
Something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember...
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon Den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores are engaging that particle agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team. Quiet now.
Engaging hostile life
Sorry, hey, Red.
Removing teammate.
...is watching over your shoulder because...
That's actually aggravating because I had gotten strapped.
Being hunted by a...
Samples acquired. This quantity should be enough to produce the antidote.
Sweet. I got a trauma kit. Data cartridge and then we're back in business.
Sprat crisp, so stuff some in your chewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found down in a sewer? Sprat crisp, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a sprat and smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
Spot easy. Challenge here.
Never commended. Don't be resentful. Wouldn't anybody be? A profusion of reasons why. Ask anyone. Why is it that I just want to choke the life out of everyone today? I heard
Confronting threat.
Oh boy.
Sprat crisp, 1,000% germ-free. There's nothing to hide when you get fried.
Give the word and I'll take care of it, Commander.
You hate to see it.
I'm warning you. I presently persist in a state of ceaseless perturbation.
Sprite crisp, 1000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's splash fried at 405 degrees.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity.
No! All clear. My annoyance is palpable. My frustration knows no limit.
This is good. This is not good.
I heard that. Heard something. I'm not... Persist in a state of ceaseless perturbation.
Sprite crisp, 1000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's splash fried at 405 degrees.
Great waves of outrage rolling right through me. Perpetually.
It's like that lab tech was trying to retrieve something from that terminal. Almost made it, too. Damn. Well, good deed, I suppose.
You know when you eat Sprite crisp, you're eating real. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? As a protectorate subject considering a better life with Auntie's Choice, you might be wondering, what's in it for me exactly?
Why, everything! Risks with rewards, ambition without limits, food with flavor. It's a lot. We're here to help for a modest service.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
As a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
And you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protectorate defenders just like...
Follow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for...
Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product to market. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will begin a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Oh, that cough that bothers you. Don't worry, you can chew it too.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance. Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right.
There for the cash.
I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Alright, that's where I'm done for the night. Commander will save and get off for the evening. Appreciate everybody who stopped by, watched me play this challenging game to say the least. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.